Hola a todos! Hello everyone and welcome back to Seabiscuit Formula One. Today we are going to be running a few laps around Spa for the Belgian Grand Prix, which will be taking place a little bit later this week. This is going to be kind of a half weekend warm-up. Was going to do the full weekend warm-up, but I think this is going to be more of a practice session, and then we'll do the weekend warm-up a little bit later in the week with a race and everything. So this is just going to be hanging out, chilling, talking, chatting everything new in Formula One. This week, not too much outside of what actually happened this past weekend in Hungary. It was quite the race. Lot to cover there. A lot of good stuff. It was definitely a weird one. It was weird vibes all around. McLaren and their 1-2 win that was like half celebrated, half really awkward with the way they handle things after the pit stop, where they pitted Lando first. You guys know the whole story about what happened. It was weird. It was unfortunate for Oscar to take his first win like that, but it is what it is. A win is a win. Racing is racing. On to the next one. I'm sure he'll come back strong for the Belgian Grand Prix as well, and hopefully we can see him up there on that podium again. So looking forward to seeing what Oscar Piastri can deliver this coming weekend. There was a little scuffle with Max and Lewis at the end of the race, which was quite entertaining to see, which led to Max tumbling down a few places and leading Lewis to his 200th podium in Formula One. So congratulations to Sir Lewis Hamilton on that achievement. As mentioned, we are going to be running at Spa today. This is such a beautiful track, a very fun track to run on. So when I jumped on to F124 a little bit earlier today to do a couple practice laps before jumping on the camera, I did not know that they had reset the leaderboard. So when I ran a lap at Spa and it said, "Congratulations, you are 3,000th whatever I was in a few hours ago in the world rankings," I was like, that's not right. That's not right at all. And I was like, did they reset the leaderboards? And they indeed did, due to the handling patch that they just released a couple weeks ago. They have reset the leaderboards to compensate for those handling changes that make the sausage curbs a little bit more feisty when you're interacting with them throughout the track. So definitely caught me by surprise there. I mean, wouldn't it be nice if it actually was 3,000th that I was in? It'd be amazing. It's only a matter of time before the rest of the world catches up. Anyways, so today we will be running at Spa. Hopefully y'all can enjoy this beautiful track as I run a couple of practice laps and show you what a Seabiscuit Formula One lap looks like around Spa. Outside of everything, in between all the drama that happened this weekend, we had a surprise run from Checo Perez, who went from, I believe was 16th place, 16th or 17th place, up to 6th or 7th. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of those numbers, but it was quite a decent run from Checo. He raced for his life after the incidents that have happened during qualifying and all those other race weekends. So shout out to Checo. His head's right where it needs to be with those kind of results. Let's hope for a podium this coming week in Belgium. Nailing this next corner is what I've been trying to perfect. Oh, went off track there. Yeah, that was really sloppy. That was really bad. But I've been trying to practice. Oh, and now we're just being sloppy all around. I've been trying to practice that corner a bit. It's a very smooth transition you've got to make from the whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so we beat 146. I am now standing at a 145.737. 145.737. So decent improvement, but I'm still really shaky on some of the corners, and I'm definitely seeing where I can improve, and it just upsets me so much when I'm having a good lap and I know exactly where I lose. You know, you just lose that big chunk of time, that chunk of change. You know exactly where to, and you're like, dang, this is not good enough. I am not good enough. Well, in the interest of the video and saving more of the spa racing for later in the week for the weekend warm-up, we are actually going to swap on over to Monaco and do a bit of freestyle run at Monaco. Should be a great time. All right, so we are at a 145.737. I think that put us around 3,500. Really curious to see how that's going to add up in the coming weeks as more and more players jump in, try to shred those times down. All right. Here we go. Monaco 2024. I think my worst corner is that first corner, like out of the whole track. I can never time that first corner right. And this one. I always go out of track limits there. You know what? Not the best lap at Monaco, but 114.657. That is pretty close. If not, it might be my best lap at Monaco so far. And look at that. 2,478. Oh, that's the next rival. So I'm in the 2000s. You'll never see that again. As soon as the week is over, I'll be back down in the 20,000s, 30,000s range. So soak it in while it lasts, Seabiscuit. You are the world champion. We can be world champions. All right, what do you say we do a few more laps? Just try to beat that best time at Monaco. I'll just insert whatever the best time ends up being here and call it a night because it is late and got work tomorrow. Been a fun time here running at Spa and Monaco. Good old times on the simulation station. All right, 114.130. That is good enough for me for this moment. For this very moment, today, July 23rd, 2024, that is good enough for me. I hope you all enjoyed today's time trial session at both Spa and Monaco. Going to try to do a weekend warm-up before this weekend warms up in Belgium. I hope you all have an amazing week. This week, as again we go into the Belgian Grand Prix, let me know who you think is going to take first, second, and third place. For now, this is Seabiscuit, Williams Formula One unprofessional racing driver, signing off. Hope you all have a great night, and once again, an amazing week. You are special. There's only one of you in the world. Don't you forget that. Thanks everyone, have a great night. See y'all next time. Seabiscuit